Hey folks, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we're looking at Kokkoku, episode 5. Now, this week's episode was full of revelations. We finally learned about our motorcycle chick's backstory and why she seems to know so much about the world of stasis. We also learned some disturbing things about the Heralds, how they even are formed, and that there are indeed more than one in the stasis world currently. So first and foremost, we learned that the little girl, when she was, before she was the biker chick that we know and love right now, I don't know, quote unquote love with that, but, we saw that apparently her and her family were together, had a very, very small version of the stone that activates the Master Stone, that activates the stasis world, and apparently at the same time they were holding on to it, they activated it with the old man and Yuri activating the stone, thus getting trapped inside of the world of stasis. Now, what's very disturbing, though, is this is where we also learn that heralds are made from those apparently that are weak-minded, as the girl says, because her father, brother, and mother were all turned into heralds. And we see these 3 heralds appear later on in the episode when they killed the one guy who shows that killing a tent, depending on how much you do, it will cause them to come out. Like, if you have very small intent, it won't unleash all of them out, but the more intent you have, apparently, the more that they will come out. And they killed the one dude, like, they took his head straight off, but those were, of course, the parents of the motorcycle chick, as well as the little brother, too, which is kind of sad. I mean, that's messed up if you think about it, but at least it shows that there are more than one herald in the world, so that's why stasis people are protected, at least for the most part. Meanwhile, we have most of the group getting back together. We have Yuri and grandfather meeting up with the father, and Makoto or I think his name is Makoto, or Matan as they call him, and the brother are back at the house, but unfortunately there was one guy waiting for them the whole time there. And even though Yuri had written a note to say, don't go to the house or don't stay here because it's dangerous, they walked right into that danger. And what was cool is the father, though, is trying to tell them, he knows that these people are not to be trusted, but at the same time had to play along. And he did a good job of that, so it was kind of funny. They got away for the time being, but the brother looks like he might be in danger because he was stabbed. It seems like, if that's what we're getting from the this week's kind of cliffhanger. Which this show, oh boy, the cliffhangers. Ooh. But, I will say Kokkoku was perfect this week. I had really no problems with it. The amount of information that we got was really cool. I'm very curious what's going to happen in this story. What is really the point of anything? Besides them trying to get the point, the corporation, or excuse me, not corporation, the cult. I said corporates, I don't know why. But the cult, wants to own the world of stasis. They want to run it. But what will happen? They don't have that many members currently alive right now in the world of stasis. They're running smaller and smaller numbers. Yuri's taking out most of them, at least, unless they have a secret factor of some way of going back into the world of stasis. But, I'm very curious, like, what could happen next? But anyways, what did you guys think about this week's episode? And of course, if you want to mention the review, I do say that this is a very short review, and I'm sorry about that. I should have mentioned that earlier, but the Super Bowl's going to start soon. I'm going to watch some of that, and I want to hang out with my friends and stuff like that. So I apologize for the short review, but really, it wasn't very much I want to talk about this week's episode. So, might as well kind of end it quickly. I'll talk to you guys later. Fate Grand Order, or Fate, not Grand Order. I don't know why I call it Fate Grand Order. Fate Last Encore. Not Grand Order. Grand Order is a good game, by the way. But Last Encore will be out whenever it releases. It's still nowhere to be found. So, yeah, look forward to it when it comes out. I'll talk to you guys then. God bless you all. Bye, everyone.